Hello there. This is where the fun begins.
Hey there guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have an exciting update about the future of Star Wars and for Star Wars movies. We're going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it. We're going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below for you guys there to check out as well. This whole video is about a new Star Wars movie potentially in the works with another MCU director. Let's go ahead, hop right on into it with what the article has to say here. The future for Star Wars on the silver screen grows bleaker with each passing month, as official announcements for the next wave of films remain overdue. Previously anticipated to be discussed a few months after Star Wars Celebration by Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy, there now seems to be less movies than the release slate than ever before. Now, yesterday's video we just talked about Kathleen Kennedy and everything that's been going on with her and those regards of, you know, creative control with Disney. Disney had apparently recently spoken out with Kathleen Kennedy, like the CEO, Bob Chapek, pretty much told her to, like, hey, chill out with these announcements. You're announcing all this stuff, but nothing's actually, like, happening here. And this was really pointed towards the regards of, like, movies specifically, although, as I discussed in that video, we are seeing it, unfortunately, with TV shows there as well. We're supposed to have The Bad Batch Season 2, like, right now, but I don't see it anywhere, as the official trailer had said it was going to be releasing in the fall. To be fair, there is, like, one more month of fall with November, kind of, so, you know, maybe we can sit tight and maybe we'll get something, but they would need to start the marketing and promoting for it, like, right now, unless it was something totally, you know, unique and out of, you know, the left field type of thing, where they just downright just drop it without anything, any build up or anything like that, would be, I think, a little of a bad decision when it comes, you know, for marketing for Disney. It just wouldn't make sense. It's an animated show. Animated shows aren't going to be doing as good as, you know, the live action shows, because not everybody's just into the animation, and, you know, there's just all that controversy when it comes to, oh, the animated shows are for kids type of thing. The same thing can be, you know, discussed for, like, every other Star Wars movie, such as Rogue Squadron recently had been at least rumored / speculated to be completely off of the Disney release date slate. It's just not seen anywhere. We're supposed to be having it, like, next year, and yet we just haven't heard anything about it, unfortunately. Yet I still remain a hopeful Star Wars fan, and, you know, I'm kind of holding out for something for that, because, you know, it's not till next year, so yeah, they could, you know, do something with it, announce something with it, maybe potentially in December or something like that. Fingers crossed for that. Anyway, let's go back to what the article has to say here about this new potential Star Wars movie project here and everything that's going on with that. In a large part, this can be attributed to creative struggles Lucasfilm has had with the writers and directors for scheduled projects. Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron has been delayed indefinitely and removed from Disney's schedule, as we had just discussed, and Taika Waititi's film has been in development for a couple of years at this point, without any significant progress to show for it. Ironically, Rian Johnson's controversial Star Wars trilogy may have the best shot at seeing the light of day at this point. We had just talked about it here on the channel only a couple of days ago, and a new update for it as of where it is exactly, and him confirming and reiterating that yes, it's still a thing, it's still in development, it's still happening, it's simply just, you know, scheduling conflicts for when it comes to that, because he is working on the Knives Out franchise and trilogy with the new movie Glass Onion that had recently just came out. I believe you can watch it on Netflix. I think it's pretty cool. A surprising development, as the article continues to say, in the past week was the firing of Lucasfilm's SVP Michelle Raywan, who seemed to be the clear successor to Kathleen Kennedy as head of the company, though her overall deal with Disney keeps Raywan in touch with Lucasfilm as a producer at the very least. The move is a clear demotion, reportedly due to her inability to get Star Wars films even off the ground. Now, this is good. I mean, we're seeing something here, and it's unfortunate, you know, that somebody has to be demoted / fired there, but if this was what needs to happen for the better of the company and for the better of the franchise, then I say, I mean, yeah, let it happen, because she has been in this spot for the last couple of years as Lucasfilm's SVP, and nothing has happened when it comes to Star Wars movies. Star Wars shows, on the other hand, for Disney Plus, have done absolutely amazingly well, with The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Book of Boba, now the Ahsoka Tano show, the 3rd season of The Mandalorian, not to mention the Bad Batch, of course, there as well, and everything that we're going to be getting next year in 2023 with Star Wars Skeleton Crew and the Ahsoka Tano show as well. So while that's unfortunate, I think that this is a good push for the overall company. This is something that's needed to happen here at this point in time. As the article states, in another unforeseen move, Lucasfilm has softened the blow by landing a director for a less discussed new Star Wars film. The Ms. Marvel director is helming a Star Wars film from new reports and rumors. Deadline had reported that Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, sorry if I mispronounced her name, I probably did, will be directing a Damon Lindelof's Star Wars movie for Lucasfilm. Obaid-Chinoy was most recently in the director's chair for Marvel Studios' Ms. Marvel's Disney Plus show, in which she directed the episodes 4 and 5. Lindelof is said to be penning the project as a screenwriter with another unknown co-writer. The script is still in development, with production likely a long time out, if it's even going to get off the ground at this point in time, but Lucasfilm and Lindelof sought out a director early and incorporate Obaid-Chinoy's vision for the film into the story's screenplay. That all being said, what to expect for the new Star Wars movie, the next Star Wars movie? The bantha in the room is whether or not this Star Wars film will actually even ever happen. Given Lucasfilm's uninspiring track record with productions under the Disney umbrella, particularly on the feature film front, there's reason to be skeptical. The turmoil surrounding Rogue Squadron and Takei's film and Johnson's Star Wars trilogy are already leading to an unconvinced reaction from fans, if they're even going to be happening at this point. It doesn't seem very likely. Like every other Star Wars project, the key to success will be the story. Lindelof has a great track record with TV shows, though his movies have been less enthralling. The identity of the anonymous co-writer is a point of intrigue, one that could shape optimism for the movie's survival going forward. With Andor setting such a high bar for Star Wars, Lucasfilm is undoubtedly aware of the need for exceptional writing, especially when it comes to that. Obaid-Chinoy herself is a unique choice for a Star Wars film. The director to this point has only worked on projects related to her native country, Pakistan, including her 2 episodes for Ms. Marvel. Her episodes were among the less popular for fans of the show, though the production in Pakistan was hindered by the COVID outbreak. With Obaid-Chinoy brought into the fold fairly early in the process for Lindelof's film, what her specific influences on the story will be something interesting to ponder. Perhaps a faction in the movie is rooted deeply into their culture, and Pakistani's influences were something Lucasfilm is seeking for the script. It could be much simpler as well, and merely be a case of Obaid-Chinoy being the most desirable person for the job, seen from her previous work. Assuming the project stays on target, Obaid-Chinoy will join Jon Favreau, Taika Waititi, Peyton Reed, and Kevin Chancharon as an MCU alum to direct a Star Wars TV episode or film. With the next theatrical release now scheduled for 2025, this picture may be the return to the silver screen Star Wars fans are desiring, and at that can even be seen as a replacement for Rogue Squadron. And unfortunately, if the movie goes under, everyone can at least look forward to the unity of Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy at that. Now from there, that is where the article ends, and as I had mentioned, I have the full article linked down in the description down below. Of course, I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think here about this overall project here and everything that's been going on with Lucasfilm for when it comes to their movies. It's been slow and it's been disappointing. 2 things that just aren't good, but seeing that the Lucasfilm SVP has reportedly been, replaced and demoted from there, and she's the person that's like in charge of, Star Wars movies and getting them off the ground and overseeing them, really hasn't really been doing the best job for when it comes to that, and seeing that she would be replaced, it kind of is leading to something more hopeful for the future of Star Wars films, and I'm looking forward to seeing a new Star Wars movie in theaters very, very soon in the next couple of years. Anyway, I would love to hear what you guys all think in the comment section down below. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.